tuning in to KSU Gold. This show is being brought to you by Kentucky State University's College of Agriculture, Food Science, and Sustainable Systems in partnership with the Frankfort Kiwanis Club. My name is Lindsay McGaha. I'm a media manager at Kentucky State University, and I'm your host. And on this show, we give our viewers a peek of our faculty, our staff, and our students and their efforts to continue our golden legacy of achievement here at Kentucky State University. On today's show, we're going to be talking a little bit about summer camps, and that's super exciting because we have Dr. Travella Free here in the studio with us.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, welcome to the show. And also, welcome to Kentucky State's family.
Yes.
You're pretty new to Kentucky State. Tell us when you started and what you do.
I am very new. My first day on the job was June the 1st of this year, 2017. So right now I'm at about 3 weeks in. But I'm going to absolutely I love the staff here, and I think it's going to be an exciting opportunity for youth across the state.
Well, welcome. Tell us a little bit about the programs that you're starting here.
Well, primarily my role here is just to give leadership to the youth development program coming from Kentucky State University. And with that leadership, I'm hoping to pull together the wonderful programs that we have here and share that with youth across the state. We've got an amazing, very talented extension professionals here at Kentucky State University, and I'm excited to work with them, and I'm excited to make a difference in the lives of youth across the state.
Well, you work with 4-H as well.
I do, that's correct.
And that's a pretty common term, but a lot of people don't know what 4-H stands for and why it's important.
Well, 4-H has been around for a very long time, and so 4-H really promotes the development of youth into productive, self-directing, and contributing members to society. And so 4-H is kind of like the outreach arm of the Cooperative Extension Program at each land-grant university system, as well as the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So there are 4-H programs nationwide, and 4-H is taking place just about everywhere in our schools, after-school programs, summer camps, just a lot of wonderful programs going on. And right now, there's about 8 million youth involved nationwide in the 4-H program. And then for Kentucky State alone, it's about 279,000 youth that participate in 4-H. And so 4-H has been around for a long time, but as you know, youth that participate in 4-H, they're twice as likely to do well in school, they're twice as likely to go to college, and 41% less likely to participate in risky behaviors.
Well, it sounds like a great program.
It's got a lot going for it.
What does 4-H stand for?
Well, 4-H, if you look at the 4-H clover, it has 4 H's on it, and each letter stands for something. And so that stands for hands, head, hands, health, and if you break that down, and heart,
I think it's
exactly. So it ties into the 4-H pledge. And so each year during 4-H events, youth come up, they stand up, and they recite the pledge for the 4-H. And so you think about the hands to clearer thinking. That's just encouraging our kids to look at their critical thinking skills, managing skills, and then you have the heart piece, which we want our youth to be caring and compassionate for others. And then you have the hands to service. You can't forget about that. 4-H is known for its citizenship programs, leadership programs, and service learning opportunities. So we want the youth to not only participate, but give back to their local communities. And then lastly is the health component. And as you know, the first 3 H's dealt with helping others, but of course we want them to think about themselves as well. So the H really stands for health. We want them to make healthy lifestyle choices and build good character.
Okay. What is Kentucky State's vision when it comes to 4-H?
Well, we have some wonderful ideas, and we're putting together some dynamic programs here, and I'm excited to be a part of that. But one of our goals is to just fall under the 4-H mission mandates, and we're going to target in the areas of STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. Healthy living, that is your nutrition programs and physical education, and then last but not least, citizenship. We want our youth to give back and develop some great leadership skills.
Now, many people may be wondering why we have a lady talking about 4-H when it comes to College of Agriculture.
Right.
College of Agriculture show.
Sure.
But how do 4-H and Kentucky State's College of Agriculture go hand in hand?
Well, this is a wonderful opportunity, and we have so many dynamic resources here, right here at this university, and I'm just going to throw out just a few. We have a university research farm, which is wonderful and exciting. We also have an environmental education center, so kids get to come out there and do some hands-on activities. We've got a STEM person that works with STEM. We've got the Rosenwald Center, which is the child care facility here on campus that is just state-of-the-art, just wonderful. And we're hoping to take that knowledge right here on the university campus and share that across the state. So you just can't beat that.
That's wonderful. In different counties? Is that typically how the 4-H program works, is that you go to different counties around the state of Kentucky?
Definitely. Pretty much on the state level, we are on the end that we're developing programs. We're the ones who do the research and then take that knowledge to the county agents, to the schools, to the communities, to the families across the state. So you're right on point with that.
Well, what students typically benefit from the 4-H program?
Well, all students can benefit from 4-H. And if you look at society today, you know, it's changing. As we grow, society is becoming more diverse. And so when we think about youth development programs, we've got to think about how we're going to reach those audiences. And I'm not just talking about race or ethnicity, but there's language and there's disabilities. And so 4-H has to rethink how they do programming and think about how we're going to reach this new audience, this new wonderful diversity that's now being offered throughout society. And so that's the direction that we're going.
Now, does 4-H still focus mostly on children, or are there ways that adults can participate and help as well?
Oh my gosh, we couldn't be anywhere without our volunteers. But 4-H, the age for 4-H is age 5 to 18. And so anybody can participate. But however, you can always volunteer, and we're always looking for volunteer opportunities. You can volunteer as a 4-H club leader. You can volunteer to help with our summer programs. You can volunteer to teach and organize a 4-H club. It's always open. Just contact our office or contact their local county extension office.
You have what you may call a plan of work, or I guess a plan of action for how you plan to incorporate 4-H into our programs that we have. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, there's an old saying that says, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there.
I like it.
And so you're going to have to develop a plan of action. Where are you going to go? So our goal is to go out, we're going to talk with families, we're going to talk with communities, talk with small farmers, and find out what their needs are. And then we come back here, and based on those needs, we develop a plan. How we're going to develop programs, what new curriculum we're going to develop, what programs we're going to expand to meet those needs. And that plan of work just gives us those goals and those objectives, how we're going to evaluate our program, and how we're going to impact youth and families across the state.
Well, sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. Free, for being on. Best of wishes to you. I'm so glad that you have come to Kentucky and to Kentucky State. We really appreciate all the work that you're doing. You all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be hearing from 3 students that are a part of our summer apprenticeship program.